Hello, my people. Welcome to another of my Risk games. My name is HarlowRisk, and today we're gonna be going over my first game of the first round of the 2023 Classic Map Tournament of Risk. I am playing with the black color and in the first location. This game usually has a BC, but we really didn't talk that much, so I prefer to do a voiceover instead of just having like random conversations every now and then. So. In the first location, what I decided to do is try to do my best to protect the orange player. As we can see in the map right now, there is only two players that are fully exposed to the rest of the players. That is the orange player and me. So the settings of this map is classic map. All the tournaments, all the maps, all the games for this tournament are gonna be with the classic game, with the classic map. Sorry. In this case, it's going to be progressive with blizzards, no forward wars, obviously, and no alliances, and no portals. So we see that the yellow player just attacked in North America, and now we see what the orange player is going to be doing. And he just attacked, has a really nice blitz roll in Central America. So what we're going to be doing is trying to protect the orange player, and I'm just going to try to protect myself too. So what I would like to do is to try to fortify together my two different troops that are in Europe, and that way I can have them all in a single position. Or I can try to get those troops, the four troops that are in the Western Europe, and try to fortify them close to my troops that are in South Africa. So right now, the hardest player for me to kill will be either red or white because they are in the Australia positions, which means that I will have to go through a five of the green player to get that kill. I may have a good line for the green player, and definitely I do not have a good line for the red player. Yeah, and the yellow player. Both of them I cannot hit them, which is sad. So what I'm going to try to do is to try to spread my troops every turn as much as I can, and that way I can try to keep myself alive as much as I can. It's gonna be hard again because I'm in the middle of the map. All my troops are exposed to anybody, so hopefully everybody sees what we're trying to do and they don't try to hit me or kill me or whatever happens. I'm in the first position, which is not good either because it means that I will be the first one trading in. It means that I'm gonna be the first one uh, trying to make moves. And again, I'm super exposed, so my position is not a good one on this game. We see that the orange player just made an attack, and that's it. The yellow player attacks the Ural territory, and then he fortifies back to China. So right now, I remember in this game that I was trying to talk to the orange player, see if he could move his troop and leave them out, and that way I can try to do something. But I never got a response from the orange player, so I was flying blind. And around this time in the game, the red player declared that he wanted to go for South America. Nobody told him no, so yeah, he was moving in that direction, and he was asking the orange player to move his two troops out of the way. And I think something around this turn also, the white player said he declared that he wanted to go for Australia. Again, this is a project game. At the time, I couldn't say anything because I was handling with my baby, so I couldn't talk at the moment. But anyway, there's not much that I could have said anyway, cause I was fully exposed to everybody. I remember I cannot hide in any locations, and my locations are fairly accessible. The only thing that I have going my way is that there is that blizzard in Greenland, and that blizzard kind of shields me from some players. For example, like the white player, he doesn't have like a good line on me, at least not at this moment. So what I decided to do is just to try to get a card and try to see if I can fortify my troops. Now, what I'm also going to be trying to do is next turn, I'm going to try to remove that location from the red player in Alaska. The reason that I will be doing that is because if the red player is going to be getting that continent, the South America continent, I don't want him to have like a good line on me. I really don't need him to do that. So we see that the yellow player, he had a nice blitz roll in Australia, and now at this point, I start to feel threatened by the orange player because I don't know what he wants to do, and I don't know if he wants to go for South America and he's gonna content with the red player for that bonus. But if he does, he's not letting me get my 5 troops out of the way. So that is really concerning for me because I don't want to lose my 5 troops, and there is no way for me to move those troops because the green player also has his troops in Europe and the yellow player. So unless the I don't know, we need somebody to move to move their troops out of the way so everybody else can fortify. But I really don't like one bit having my 2 troops in Europe separated. I really want to compile to fortify those troops together somehow. So right now we see that the green player is moving out of Australia, and the red player, if I remember correctly, he was asking the orange player to move his troops out of South America, and also he was telling the white player to move out of South America, and he was pretty patient about it. He could have hit those troops regardless, at least the 2 of the orange player, but he just played cool, which is nice, particularly in these tournaments where you have people from every kind of you have people from every rank, so uh, you would expect people to just randomly hit stuff. So we see that the white player, he complied, he moved his troops out of South America, and I'm just gonna add more troops in different places to see if that deters the orange player from hitting my troops in Western Europe. And as I said in my previous turn, that I was going to hit the red player, and that way he doesn't have like a direct line on me. Right now, we can see that it's even harder for the red player to hit me, to get me, because if he will do that, hypothetically speaking, he will have to go through the 5 of the white player in Central America, which is gonna make it a really hard kill on him. The same thing will go for the green player. The green player actually has a better line on me as of this moment, but I just need to keep my troops away from him. Again, right now, I'm just thinking long term. I don't. There is no way right now that the green player is gonna be hitting me anytime soon. So perfect. The orange player, he decided to fortify in East Africa, which means that I'm gonna have a chance next turn to move my 6 troops from Western Europe. We see that the green player, he decides to attack China and leave his troops there, which is alright for me. We see that the red player, he fortifies some troops in Argentina and Ukraine, and now he's gonna go for it. And as I said, right now I don't know by that move of the orange player if he's planning on of attacking the red player in South America. I don't know if he's gonna be mad that the red player attacked him. So what I will be doing is just fortifying my 6 troops into my 8 that are in Congo, and that way, if the orange player wants to hit the red player, he might as well just go for it. He might as well do it. Now, we see that the white player, he is adding some troops to Central America, and the question here is if he is going to. Okay, so he actually decided to attack in Australia. Now it's my turn. I'm just gonna add some troops here because I want to keep that position alive. And now I just attack Western Africa and fortify back to Congo. And now I like it better how my game is going. We see that the 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 yellow player, he decides to fortify in Ukraine, which is good for me. That means that we have the way it's a little bit blocked for everybody. So that means that nobody can go from the left side of the map to the right side of the map that easy. We see that the orange player, he just attacks the territory of Egypt, and now he fortifies. But I don't think he moves anywhere, which is nice because I needed a car. So right now we see that the green player, he is just added some troops, and now perfect. So he attacks Central Europe, and now he attracts. Uh, he fortifies down um in the territory of Southern Europe. Sorry, he was in Northern Europe. Now he's in Southern Europe, and that is good for me because that means that he's blocked from my direction. So I just need not to attack him in Scandinavia or Northern Europe, and that way I'm gonna be safer from him. He has good lines in other positions that I have, but so long as I don't attack those territories and the yellow or orange players they don't move their troops, then I should be safe-ish from the green player. Now we see that the white player is actually going for Australia. That was a mistake because the yellow player is also exposed to everybody in the middle of the map. That means that right now uh, the yellow player is kind of vulnerable to anybody that has some kind of big stacks. So I'm just gonna attack here, and then I'm just gonna fortify up. That way, if the orange player wants to trade in with me in that territory, he might as well just do so. We see that the yellow player, he trades in and he adds more troops in America, which is not cool. Because if I want to go for him, then I have to actually add a bigger stack. But thinking about it, I cannot go for him because he has 6 troops in Japan. Something really nice about this game, people, is that besides the white player and the red player, nobody's kind of trying to grab any continents. I really don't like getting continents in progressive games. They are really not necessary, but hey, you do you. Everybody can do whatever they want. So as we can see, the orange player, he didn't fall for it. He didn't try to hit the red player, which sucks because if he would have, this would have been a better game for me. The green player at this moment, I don't know if he's going to try to take me. I don't think so. It's not worth it. But again, with this in this kind of tournaments or games, you really don't know who you're playing against, and you don't know how good or bad they're gonna be playing. So now he's gonna attack my territory in uh, Western Europe, which again I really don't mind because what he's doing is actually blocking his way from me, and he just fortify out of the way in case the orange player wants to attack or something. We see that the red player he straights in, he has his troops to Siberia, and again, I don't feel threatened about the red player. The red player, he will have to hit like a 6 stack of the white player to get to me. Now, the white player, he actually took a big risk with getting Australia because with the trade-in and the bonus of South America, the red player he could have taken Australia for himself. He could have taken Australia and hit the white player, but he didn't. So that's good for him. Now we see that the white player actually is trading in and getting his bonus from Australia, and he is actually going to attack in Western Europe, which is not bad at all, because if he does that again, that is further shielding me. Oh no, he didn't. My bad. I went ahead of myself, so hey, spoilers, I guess. So he just attacks Siam and he stays there, which is a nice move, I guess. For me, it's too dangerous because he's too close to the green player, and if the green player was a noob, there's a good chance that he could hit him in CM. So I would have just stayed back and give that one territory buffer, if you may. So I'm gonna still distribute my troops across the map, and that way I can make sure that that the uh, that I'm spread out and that I have uh, that I'm as difficult and hard to kill as I can get. So the yellow player, he's in 3 locations. I still cannot get to that Japan bonus, which is a really nice bonus for him. Sorry, it's a really nice territory for him to have. He attacks India, and that's it. And we see that uh, the orange player is his turn, and he is taking like an awfully long time to do something. And this is the moment that we are panic because we don't know if he is putting out or what. And if he's botting out, there is a good chance that he's just gonna screw somebody, but he doesn't. So that is nice. That is nice for him. But now he doesn't have a way to attack South America or something. I guess they're thinking that I'm gonna try to go for Africa, but I don't want to do that. I want to have like a clear line for the red player if the opportunity arises. I'm not 100% sure that that might happen. I also see that I have good lines uh, on the orange player himself, which is a little bit nice. But that means that I have to, yeah, I cannot hit him because my 8 is kind of stuck on its side. But otherwise, it would have been nice to go for the orange player for the orange player. But that would have taken me too many troops to actually have it for it to be worth it. We see that the red player he's already getting his bonuses from Africa. So now we don't know if he's gonna go. No, he's not gonna go for anybody. So he's just gonna grab a card or something and grab a card. It is. You remove the orange position from Egypt. And does he fortify back? Yep, he does. He fortifies back. I don't know if the green player he attacked Western Africa, thinking that he's blocking me or something. But yeah, really he's not. My intention was never to go for Africa. We see that the white player also is getting his bonus from Australia, and at this point, I'm a little bit tempted of trying to remove him from the left side of the map. But again, if I do that, if I remove him from Central America, first of all, I'm gonna be exposing myself and Orange to the red player, and also I might end up weaker than I would like to. So again, I'm just gonna keep distributing my troops as much as I can. I don't have a set on 3, so even if I wanted to get the kill on the purple player, on the orange player, I wouldn't be able to get it, which sucks a lot. We see that the yellow player, he actually, yeah, he could. If he had a set, he could maybe get the kill on the orange player, but he doesn't go for it. Actually, he has the troops, so he might as well. He can try. Oh no, he added too many troops. Oh yeah, that was a mistake. I think he could have gotten the kill on the orange player, but he didn't. Yeah, he could have done that. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, he could. Yeah, he could have gotten the kill on the orange player, trade it in, and then he would have been in a stronger position. It's only 5 for 35, but again, he could have like a good position. But anyway, yeah, that already passed. So we see that the orange player again, he looks like he bought it out, and this is the moment of truth. This is the moment that we are scary now. I can no longer go for the orange player because the yellow player he card blocked me. Otherwise, I could have gone for him, but right now it's not worth it because I will have to go through a 14 of the yellow player, and that sucks. Okay, so the green player he actually trades in. I don't think he has enough to get me. So what's he's gonna do? Is he gonna go for white? No, he doesn't. Do he? Does he? Yeah, he doesn't. He just attack in. Yeah. Boo! Come on, green. You can attack white. Well, he didn't. So moving on, moving on. We see that the red player he still has his bonus and he's not defending his bonus. But again, there is nothing I can do because I'm blocked from I'm blocked by the green player and he is not attacking the green. So he's not attacking the red player either. So I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so okay. Oh yeah, that was a mistake of the red. Oh, yeah, of the that was a mistake of the yellow player when he moves his troop and he did 45 back. He just gave the game to the red player in a silver platter, which sucks. We see right now that the red player is actually going for the white player, and he got a decent blitz roll, and that's it. So this is actually cascading into yeah, he's just been rolling over everything, and that's it. I think he's gonna get me now. Yep, it looks like it. No, I don't think he has enough troops to get me. Yeah, he does. I don't think he has enough troops to get me. But yeah, I don't have a kill on anybody either. I cannot kill his 45 troops. Yeah, but I cannot get to the. Yeah, nobody has enough cards other than the red player, and I don't have enough. I don't have a good position to actually go for him again. His troops in Southern America uh, are blocked from me by the yellow player and the green players. So there is not much that I can do. Uh, Otherwise, I would actually hit him. Either I would have hit him in South America, or I could have just, I don't know, take him out, but I couldn't. Which means that pretty much this game is over. He has 5 cards, and unless people can actually weaken him, he's just gonna steamroll over all of us, which sucks. So that means that we will have to play the second game. And by we, I mean me. Yeah, there's more than me, but yeah, some of us will have to play for that. At this time, I asked the yellow player to try to remove him from the Americas, and that way it was going to be harder for him to get the kill on the yellow player. But yeah, he didn't have enough troops, and he didn't have enough troops to actually do that, and he didn't have access either for that area of the map, which means actually uh, that the red player could have just got at the yeah. Now the problem that we have right now is that the green player actually hit China, and by hitting China, he actually just allowed the red player a path to get to the yellow player, to all the positions from the yellow player. If he wouldn't, if he didn't, if the green player didn't attack China, then yeah, I think maybe the red player could have still gotten the kill, but it was going to be harder. So yeah, we see that actually the red player is just gonna steal roll through the game, and actually he's going for the green player first. He just did that, and now I think the best path is to kill me or to kill. Yeah, I think the best path is to kill me, and then yeah, and that's what he did. He killed me, and now he's gonna kill. Yeah, with that it was unnecessary for him to actually add his troops in Siberia. If he had like a big army, and yeah, in Kamchatka, he could have just hit me in my territory in Yakuza, and then hit me in northern Canada. But anyway, there is no need to keep dwelling on that. This game is effectively over. The red player actually got the kill on me, which means that we will have to play the second game to see if we can qualify for the next round. With this is GG. So thank you people for seeing the game. Please subscribe and let me know what do you think in the comments and how do you did in the tournament. That's it for now, and see you later. Let's keep battling. Bye.